there are so many pros and cons of the generative AI, as the thing is still evolving. Every day we get to hear new things and all.
If we do not use these tools, probably we would lag behind. Doing paperwork will not solve our purpose. Doing our jobs using paperwork will slow our pace. Will keep ourselves restricted to only few of the activities that we can perform in a day's time. And with such a competitive world, within such a fast moving world, we have to keep pace with it. And digital technologies are the only way through which we can do that. So somebody or the other will have to learn these tools. Somebody or the others will have to adopt their mindset towards using these tools, because these tools are not replacing you. These tools are enabling you to do your work faster.
Increasing business adoption of technology, right? The best thing I like about ChatGPT and other Gen AI, technology is it can actually translate not just between the languages, but also between user personas, right? You can actually, take a code and you can ask to explain the code in a more business-oriented manner, right? You can actually get a business-specific context from, let's say, a Python code or a PySpark code.
I mean, you talked about industry and how human expertise or human and AI will work together, how human expertise can complement AI and and vice versa, right? I think by leveraging the strength of both human and AI, organizations can improve, decision making, increase efficiency and productivity.
So what kind of privacy risk you can take? Like how to kind of mitigate those privacy risks? How to mitigate those copyright risks?
Public know-how is becoming private know-how. Something has to be looked in, not only from AI perspective, it is happening across the technological world, where any e-commerce, open source e-commerce are becoming proprietary, operating systems, open source operating systems are becoming proprietary. So I think it has to be looked into at much larger level, which is least talked about, because most of the time the larger companies are involved and they are driving the narrative of what is ethical and what is non-ethical.
I think there is a dire need, in my opinion, of a regulation in this area, particularly on content generation and also many other generative AI technologies that we are seeing today.
Indians, so I guess still, especially in the corporates and the companies, like in English is one of the primary mode of communication among departments with the customers and other people. So it can actually help people in improving whatever they write and how they communicate with each other.
I personally feel, I think it is going through the hype cycle. By the time it will come to a mainstream, really useful, powerful applications, where the skepticism starts settling in, like we know this disbelief and a type of depression that we go through. I think this is not the tool I was looking for. I was looking for something else. I think it will start in a year or so, because when the rubber hits the road, right? And then after that, slowly people start believing, okay, let me tune this a little bit towards something with more useful, where I can use it for productive applications.
As a result of doing a lot of work in generative AI, we've become a de facto place for every great engineer who's coming back to India to at least consider us as one of the companies to work for. And as in the last few years, all thanks to the instability in other parts of the world, lots of people have come back. And I mean, we have engineers from Amazon US today, we have people from Samsung Korea, we have people from coming back directly after CMU, after AI, and that's really helped us hire, again, the best AI talent.
We've always focused on the technical skills. I think what is also more important is we focus on the competency side of the story, particularly ability of the talent or an individual to think differently, creative thinking, the innovation side of the story. How well a story can be narrated, that's another aspect. And given the dynamics of the technology landscape, which is frequently changing, I think there has to be a bit of coaching around for one being to be change ready as well.
We do have a LinkedIn group known as Technology Game Changers. We'd love for you to kind of join that group and contribute actively and learn from one another. Indeed, it was fantastic having all of you. So we will come back to you, like Madhav said, with more such panel discussions and one-on-one interactions. Thank you very much indeed for being here. Lovely having all of you.